Hey guys, this is Zenith Darksky here with a different kind of video for you. I almost said a reaction. I'm so used to recording reaction videos. This video is gonna be a Q&A. Now, we only got about 6 questions on the Q&A post that I made on YouTube. For those of you that don't know, on the community tab on YouTube, you know, basically we have a lot of new people coming in, so I said, hey, what do you guys what do you guys think, you know, about a Q&A? Would you like to, because I got a lot of questions, right? I kept getting a lot of questions. We'll do a Q&A. So we have a Q&A video for you guys. So I've got the questions here, and I've got the first one pulled up. I will pull it up over here so I can read it and look at you guys. Sorry, I was messing with stuff. First question comes from Nelson. That's interesting. He asked, or they asked, bro, I have liked your reaction on this vid and thanks for the support on our boys. And I can't remember what video that was. I'm sorry. I would like to ask, rather different from SB19, may I know your top 10 list of heavy metal songs? Ooh, I should have scripted these answers. That's a question and a half. I'm not gonna give my top 10 in an order of like best to worst. Maybe I could make a video about that or something later on, but top 10 list of heavy metal songs. Cemetery Gates by Pantera is really sick. I like that one. Pisces by Ginger. I'm a real big fan of that one. Eskimo Callboy that band would be metal-ish. Like, they're probably one of my favorite bands right now. Them and Ginger both. Hypa Hypa. We'll go with Hypa Hypa from Eskimo Callboy. A Little Piece of Heaven by Avenged Sevenfold. Let's see, Wait and Bleed by Slipknot. Wait and Bleed by Slipknot is a really, really good one. What else do we have here? That's only 5, dude. That's only 5. And there's so many in my head right now. Let's see. I guess I could repeat certain bands and stuff like that. So I guess that's not the worst thing. Beast and the Harlot by Avenged Sevenfold is a great one. Happy by Mudvayne. World So Cold by Mudvayne. These songs fluctuate. That's the thing. Like, these are gonna change. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm like, I like this song better or whatever. I'll call Alkaline by Sleep Token a metal song. That's probably more hard rock than metal, but we'll go with it anyways. We'll make it a classic. Pantera again. Walk by Pantera. There's my 10. I'm not going back through that again, so rewind if you need to know. This guy says, I'm very passionate about dreams. May I ask, what do you want to achieve in the future? This is from John, maybe. What do you want to achieve in the future? I love how your partner supports you in pursuing your dreams. That's why I've been curious. Whatever it is, I wish you all the best. Thank you, John. If that's how you pronounce that. What do I want to achieve in the future? I want to make money doing what I love, you know? On a bigger scale, I would say I want to be able to make money streaming video games on Twitch, doing videos here on YouTube, and maybe streaming on YouTube, wherever I end up streaming, you know, just streaming. I want to make money streaming video games and doing what I love. And I've grown up on video games, and I love video games. They're a passion of mine, but I don't want to create them, right? I feel like everyone says you want to do what you love or whatever, but you need to do a variation of what you love, right? If you like cars, don't be a mechanic, because then everyone says you don't want to work in your own car when you're a mechanic, right? They're like, you don't want to come home and do your job. So, you know, it's like, if you like cars, do something else. And that's kind of my thing with video games. I don't want to make video games because then I'll understand way too much. I already understand way too much about video games. But it would either be that or run my own shop, and like gaming shop, tabletop game, card game, video game shop. Let's move on to the next one. That's cool, dude. By the way, just want to know your opinion about this is by Fueled by Kanan. This is, that's who commented this. Just want to know your opinion about the upcoming When We Were Young concert. Is it true that there will be a pop-punk revival movement in the US soon? How likely will it be possible? Let me answer the is it true question first. Yes, it's already happening. I hate Machine Gun Kelly. I hate MGK. I'm just not a fan of his music. I didn't like him as a rapper. I don't like his music now. Don't get me wrong, some of it can be catchy, but that doesn't mean I like it. Either way, there's a huge pop punk revival going on right now. MGK is a big reason for that. Corpse was doing pop punk metal type stuff, and then kind of weird rap kind of stuff. Corpse does all kinds of stuff. Avril Lavigne is back. A lot of pop punk bands are coming back. Blink-182 got back together a couple years ago. My Chemical Romance is so there's a pop punk revival. I wouldn't say a movement, it's just happening. How likely will it be possible? It's very likely. It's happening right now. Pop punk bands are exploding right now. Paramore got back together. When We Were Young concert. My opinion on that concert is pretty expansive. First of all, I love it and I think it's great. It's a little sketchy because a lot of the bands have come out saying that they didn't even know they were part of it, but now it's all cleared up now and it seems like it is going on, and I think it's sold out now. So if you want to be part of that. For those of you who don't know, When We Were Young concert is a pop punk, like just 2000s rock nostalgic festival. I mean, a bunch of crazy bands. Like, they could sell those tickets for $1,000 a pop and they'd still get sold out. I don't know how much they were. But it's by Astro World, and everyone's like, oh, Astro, or no, it's not by Astro, it's by Live Nation. And Live Nation are the ones that helped out with the whole Astro World thing. And Astro World was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. But Live Nation's been around for years, and so I would put more of the blame of the Astro World event on Travis Scott and his people, because Live Nation is basically just the people that you go through to secure a spot and stuff like that. But sometimes they put together concerts and festivals, so I don't know really who's at fault there, but I would say it's probably more Travis Scott's fault, since it never happened with Live Nation before and probably won't again. So I'm my opinion on it is I think it's fine. I think it's great and I'm excited for it, but I will not be there, unfortunately. Jamaica, or is it Jamaica? I don't know. Because it has another word here. Banao? I don't know how to say that. Either way, thank you for your question. I want to ask if you only are into metal or also punk rock and such, also who are your favorite rappers, since you have mentioned you're also a fan of hip-hop. Thank you and have a good day. Thank you and have a good day yourself. No, I love all music. I even like some older country. I don't like modern day country. I don't even listen to modern day country, to be honest with you, so I don't even know if I would like it because I don't listen to it ever. I call modern day country stadium country, though, and that comes from a few other sources that also call it that. But either way, I hate modern day country, but I really like all genres of music. I like punk rock. I'm a big fan of the Ramones and The Used and My Chemical Romance, Paramore, and stuff like that. I also obviously like pop music. I would just say I'm more into metal and hip-hop. Who are my favorite rappers? I'm not going to give you a top 10 list or anything unless someone asks specifically. I would say my favorite rappers are Eminem. I think Eminem, I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of him politically and stuff today, but what I will say is Eminem is someone who, compared to every single rapper in the game, every single rapper out there, nobody can do the flows like him. His vocabulary is insane. One of the largest vocabularies, probably the largest vocabulary of mainstream rappers. There's a few underground rappers who could probably beat him in the vocabulary, but generally his vocabulary is huge. He's insane. Eminem, Tech Nine, Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. I actually really think his stuff's very metaphorical and very cool. Logic and Andre 3000. That's five of my favorite rappers right there. That's all you get. Do you like 70s hard rock bands? Yes, I love classic rock. I love 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s rock bands. 70s, like, I don't know which ones are from the 70s specifically off the top of my head, but generally, yeah, I think the Beatles were around 60s, 70s, so I'm a big fan of the Beatles. I think they're great. let's see, 70s. Aerosmith was around 80s, 70s or 80s. I like Aerosmith. So yeah, I love 70s hard rock and hard rock bands. Of all, and I think this is the last question. Of all the music videos and performances of different artists you have reacted, who is the top of your list? Please tell us why. Ooh. Of all of the music videos and performances of different artists you have reacted. Okay. Well, my first two music reactions were The Weeknd and Falling in Reverse. I already like Falling in Reverse and The Weeknd a lot. But I'm not going to put them in the top because they're two artists that I already knew before. I'm going to go off of like new artists that I hadn't heard of or just didn't listen to a whole lot or whatever. I would say SB19 obviously is up there. SB19, and why? Because they're great. They're very, very talented, and I think they have a lot of potential. They're obviously still a very young band, very new band, so they might put out some stinkers, you know? I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that everybody does everything perfect all the time. I have plenty of bands, and plenty of my favorite bands, where I don't like some of their songs. You know, I don't like some of their music. SB19 is going to put something out eventually, and I hope you guys don't get mad at me. They're going to put something out eventually that probably I don't like. It's mainly because it's not my main genre of music. So eventually they're going to venture into something I'm not a huge fan of. I actually reacted to one of their holiday songs. It's not one that's out already. You guys will see it when it comes out eventually. But so I don't want to say the name. That way it's still a surprise. Wasn't a big fan of it, though. I didn't think it was bad. And it was probably one of my favorite holiday songs, but I hate holiday music. I hate holiday music. There's some classic holiday songs I like and I can like, but yeah. Other than that, Morissette. Morissette is amazing. I've fallen in love with her voice. I try so hard not to listen to her music outside of the videos so that I can give you guys as much content out of that as possible. And Twice. I really like Twice. Something about it, especially the new songs that I've been reacting to of theirs, very, very funky. I'm a big fan of Twice, although I have heard of them before and had heard a couple songs before. Yeah, so SB19, Morissette, and Twice probably, off the top of my head. I like to an extent almost everything I've reacted to so far. There hasn't been a single one that I've come away from like, oh, this is like stupid shit, like, you know, no. I've liked all of it. I've definitely had complaints about some, and I've obviously told you guys, but yeah. I think that's all the questions. Yeah, that's all 6 of the questions. We still managed to run 15 minutes here before editing and everything like that. So yeah, that was fun. I want to do more though. Throw more questions at me in the comments of this video. And we'll do a Q&A if we get enough questions, maybe weekly. But we might not get enough questions for weekly, so maybe monthly at first. Either way. Yeah, thank you guys for your questions so much. I love answering questions. I like talking. I don't know why. I'm an anti-social person, and I generally don't like a lot of people. But I like talking, though. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for the questions. Keep them coming. Keep asking me more. Ask me plenty of stuff down in the comments. You can have multiple questions per... I don't care. Throw some more questions down there in the comments. Hit the like button if you like the video. Share it around so your friends can hear the answers and stuff if they've been watching my content, and also give me some more, you know, so they can give me some more questions as well. And be sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because over 70% of you guys still are not subscribed. So please do hit the sub button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.